RAH-66. Comanche, the RAH-66 Comanche was an advanced stealth reconnaissance helicopter developed by the U.S. Army. It featured a low radar signature and internal weapons bay for reduced visibility. Its main role was to enter enemy territory undetected and gather intelligence. However, the program became extremely expensive with billions of dollars spent. It was eventually canceled as drones became more effective and practical. AH-56 Cheyenne. The AH-56 Cheyenne was a high-speed attack helicopter far ahead of its time. It used a rigid rotor system and a pusher propeller for extra speed. During testing, it faced serious stability issues at high speeds. A crash incident raised major safety concerns for the program. Due to these problems, the project was ultimately canceled. Sikorsky X H-59ABC. The XH-59 was an experimental helicopter designed to break speed limits. It used coaxial rotors combined with jet engines for higher performance. While it achieved high speeds, it was not practical for real-world use. It suffered from high fuel consumption and strong vibration issues. Because of this, the project never moved beyond the experimental stage. Piasecki X-H-16 Transporter. The XH-16 was a large transport helicopter designed to carry heavy loads. It used a tandem rotor system to increase lifting capacity. During testing, a prototype crashed due to mechanical failure. This raised serious concerns about safety and reliability. As a result, the project was canceled before production. Boeing Vertol XCH-62. The XCH-62 was planned to be the largest helicopter ever built. It was designed for heavy-lift military transport missions. However, the project became extremely complex and expensive. At the same time, alternative transport methods were improving. The program was canceled before a full prototype was completed. Bell ARH-70. Arapahoe, the ARH-70, was a reconnaissance helicopter designed for the U.S. Army. It aimed to replace older aircraft with a modern and affordable solution. However, development costs increased significantly over time. The project also faced delays and performance concerns. Due to rising costs, the program was eventually canceled. Sikorsky S-72RSRA. The S-72RSRA was a research helicopter used for experimental testing. It was designed to test new flight technologies and concepts. However, it was never intended for real combat use. The project lacked a clear operational role in the military. As a result, it remained only a research platform. Common K-225. The K-225 was an early experimental helicopter with a unique design. It used intermeshing rotors for improved lift and stability. While innovative, it faced limitations in performance and practicality. The design was not suitable for large-scale military use. Because of this, it never moved beyond experimental stages. Sikorsky CH-37 Mojave. The CH-37 Mojave was a heavy-lift helicopter used in early operations. It was one of the largest helicopters of its time. However, it quickly became outdated with newer technologies. It lacked speed and efficiency compared to modern aircraft. Eventually, it was phased out and replaced by better systems. Bell Model 301 XV-15 predecessor concept. The Model 301 was an early tilt-rotor concept developed by Bell. It aimed to combine helicopter and airplane capabilities. However, early versions faced technical and control challenges. The technology was not mature enough at the time. It was eventually replaced by more advanced tilt-rotor designs. Lockheed AH-56A Advanced Variant. The AH-56A was an improved version of the Cheyenne attack helicopter. It was designed to fix earlier stability and control issues. However, the program was already facing major political pressure. Costs continued to rise while confidence in the project dropped. Sikorsky XHJS Joint Service Concept. The XHJS was a concept helicopter designed for joint military operations. It aimed to serve multiple branches with one flexible platform. However, requirements became too complex and difficult to meet. Development faced delays and rising technical challenges. The project was canceled before reaching prototype stage. Boeing Model 360 L HX program. The Boeing Model 360 was part of the Light Helicopter Experimental Program. It was designed as a stealthy and advanced battlefield helicopter. However, the program faced budget cuts after the Cold War. Changing military priorities reduced the need for such projects. As a result, the program was canceled before production. Sikorsky S-69 XH-59 variant. The S-69 was an upgraded version of the XH-59 experimental helicopter. It used advanced propulsion to increase speed and performance. While it achieved impressive results, it was not cost-effective. The design was too complex for practical military use. It remained an experimental project without mass production. Bell D-262 Advanced Attack Concept. The Bell D-262 was a futuristic attack helicopter concept. It was designed with advanced weapons and stealth features, however, it never moved beyond the concept phase. Military needs shifted toward more practical solutions. As a result, the project was never developed further.